Alright, Aquarius, it has been hard as heck to get to your reading. And then when I do get to your reading, then it's hard as heck to make sense of it. And I feel like there's just so much going on, right? There's just so much going on. So I have to do a little prayer, get it all in order. Let's see where we're at. Energy for Aquarius. Not that one. Okay, so Queen of Cups in reverse. Right now you're in that head over heart energy, which is very Aquarian. It's like you're full of love, but right now you're just not sitting in that. Like you're not focused on love, you're not focused on emotions right now. You're in a more analytical stage. Right? With this 10 of Wands in reverse, it's like you came out of a really oppressive situation. It's like you came out of a situation where you were very manipulated, lied to. People like really, they underestimated you, right? They really saw you as being easy to control and manipulate. And clearly they don't know Aqua Gang because they couldn't succeed, right? Not forever. Yeah, 6 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, that relationship, job, situation, wherever you were being, feeling that sense of oppression, it's like, yeah, that couldn't be successful. You couldn't thrive in that. So that had to fall away. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing, right? You're changing. Alright, so let's clarify the Queen of Cups. In reverse, sorry. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, 3 of Cups. You're focused on your abundance right now. You're focused on friendships. You're just not focused on romantic love at this time. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like you're shunning it a little bit. Because you're just like, I don't know. I feel like you came out of something really fucking tough and you're just like, I wasn't successful in the past, and you know what is successful? These friendships, just being able to work and earn a living for myself and take care of business, you know. So 10 of Wands in reverse, letting go of the oppressor. That's how you know you were the one fucked up in a relationship, is when you're the one who comes out of it being like, I am fucking done. I don't even want to look at anybody in that way, in that context, right? Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. You went through a breakup, right? With the, as a clarifier for the Ten of Wands, letting go of oppression, yeah, you went through a breakup. That's why. That's why everything's going the way that it is, okay? Yeah. And I don't know, if they've already moved on and all that, then you can really tell the energy of the person who really got the shittiest end of that stick, you know? I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying if they have, you know, because it's like, it's so fucking hard to come out of a situation like that and be like, you know what, I'm gonna try to love again, you know? And it's like, I know we've all done it. We've all done the rebound thing. We've all tried to get distracted with it. But it's like, I feel like you've learned your lesson in that. And you're just like, dude, I'm gonna hang out with my friends. I'm gonna, like, focus on my abundance. I'm gonna hustle. I am just not focused on love right now like that. Six of Swords in reverse, right? So yeah, it didn't work out, right? Maybe you haven't had any success in relationships. Maybe because you haven't found somebody who operates like you do in love. And that's hard to do when you're an Aquarian, right? It's hard to find somebody that matches your energy enough to have a sustainable relationship with you, because they need to be intellectual. They need, like, it's not like for a lot of other people, like, you know, you take off your clothes and they're like, oh, I'm ready to go. And for you, it's like they open their mind and you're like, oh, I'm ready to go. But not many people have the mental stamina to keep up, you know? So yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. This is why so many great philosophers, great scientists ended up dying alone. I'm gonna be real, because they just couldn't connect. And they could talk about the universe and how everything works, and the one thing that they struggled to get to work was the relationship aspect of life, right? And some of you are probably like, damn, I don't want to hear this. But if it's not your reading, feel free to click off, right? But, you know, I mean, as an Aquarian, I see this. I feel this. It's like, it's so hard to, sorry, my hair's bugging me. It's so hard to connect. And, you know, I don't know if other Aquarians have this thing where, like, say you have tried to rebound or whatever. You have tried to move on. And then it's like, it'll be good for like a month. And then you're like bored. And then you're like, fuck, this person just wants to hang out with me all the time. Like, this person just, they want to touch me. They want to cling to me, you know? And you're like, can we talk about books? Do you want to read a book together? Like, let's do something else. Because you're just so much of a thinker, right? You're just so much of a thinker. You're not like, your affections that are literally like when you're putting in work. Like, if you're making food, then it's like, look, here's my love. Let me show you how I love, you know? And then, or like, if you're like, you do like random acts of kindness and things like that. But you're not typically that one that's going to be hanging all over them constantly, like trying, grosses me out just thinking about it, honestly. Fortitude, yeah. So, yeah, dude, it's because you decided to focus on your work, right? You decided to just focus on that hard work. And just keep kind of going forward with everything that you have going forward. You know? Like, I see a girl and her lion, and they're putting in all that work, right? They're doing all that shit. She's like, what more do I need? I have a fucking shield. And I have a lion. Like, alright, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's changing for Aquarius. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be no more conflict for you. Isn't that a sigh of relief, right? No more fucking drama. No more, who are you talking to? What are you doing? You're like, my coworker texted me. They need to know about the schedule tomorrow. What the fuck? Do you know? I feel like you're just done. You're done fighting. You're done with that nonsense, this stupid trivial bullshit. You're just like, fuck it. You know, goodbye. Alright. I like that though. I like this. Because I feel like you are living for your fucking self. You don't need to be validated by anybody at this time. And everybody you see around you, it's like they're all seeking this validation. They all need you. They all need people so fucking much. And it's like, dude, I don't want to be with somebody because they feel lonely or they need me. If I ever choose to be with somebody, it's going to be because I connect, I vibe, and because they want me and I want them. Totally different from that sense of codependency and like, I just can't be alone. You know, it's like, Aquarius, we're born alone. We're fine with it. We are great entertainment for ourselves. I'll tell you what. You have no idea the vastness that can go on in an Aquarian's brain if you're a cross watcher. You know. But yeah, fucking universes inside that brain. And like, the average Joe can't really understand because the Aquarius are the most intellectual sign of the zodiac, right? And now I'm losing words. Next to the Geminis and the Libras, right? We're not fueled by emotions. We're not fueled by passions. We're not fueled by things like that. We're fueled by our brain power. That's why we're the air sign. We're all up in the clouds, right? Alright, so what's some future energy for Aquarius, right? What can Aquarius look forward to? I love this, because unlike every other sign, it's other stuff, and you guys are just like, I can look forward to being alone, getting some shit done. The Hanged Man? What the fuck is this? No, I'm pissed. No, I'm kidding. You can look forward to an obstacle. So we're gonna have to clarify that. Why? What is this obstacle? 8 of Pentacles. You're going to have to hold on to your money. That's what it's saying. The obstacle, the challenge here, okay? The thing that you're hung up on is really saving for your future, right? Setting up a good foundation for yourself. Alright, why are we saving money? Why is this so important, okay? We live by carpe diem, YOLO, right? So why we gotta save, right? I feel like that's just like, the way I'm reading it though is like, that's your next challenge in your path, right? The next challenge in your path is to be more resourceful, right? The next challenge in your path is to, because you've mastered self-love, right? And so now we have to master our resources. That's the next lesson. That's what I'm seeing. So let's clarify it. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse. It's saying that you need to make a more stable effort to hold on to your money. to save money. Okay, so here's the thing. Balance starts, or like as above, so below. If you lack balance, and I'm saying this, I almost feel hypocritical saying it because I'm terrible with money, but if you lack balance on any level, you lack balance with money, you lack balance with self-love, you lack balance with thoughts, ruminating thoughts, or whatever, then that's going to become your next challenge. And right now, especially after the holidays, you're lacking balance with money, right? And you're just like, why is it flying out of my wallet? So that's your next challenge. That's the next, like, all right, so you could master all this. Let's see you master that too. That's what I'm saying. All right. So I feel like this is literally like this is your year for self-mastery. And this is like growing up time, thinking like a grown up, but not being too much like a grown up. Like still go have mud fights with the neighborhood kids, but at the same time, like Nerf wars, whatever. But at the same time, like think like responsibly. I don't know. I feel like this call to holding on to your resources and being good with it is like helping to set you up for a better future. Setting up your future self. All right. So, what does Aquarius not know? I know you're like, I know everything. What are you fucking talking about? What do I not know? I know what you're thinking. I thought it too when I said it, and then I was like, wait. Maybe there's something that Aquarius doesn't know. The Hermit. Well, this is the opposite of the Three of Cups energy. Saying go out and... What do you not know in regards to the Hermit? Okay, the Hermit is Virgo energy. I don't know if that helps your case. Alright, so what do we not know in regards to the Hermit? The hell? Maybe I worded it wrong. What do they need to look inside for? Why do they need introspection? The Tower. Something's falling apart with the Hermit. I really feel like it's Virgo energy here. Something's falling apart. Maybe you're breaking up with a Virgo with that Two of Cups in reverse. Or maybe you fall apart when you're alone inside. The Devil. Okay. Somebody very narcissistic. Somebody very, like, in it for themselves. Somebody who's very manipulative, very controlling. Ten of Wands, the oppressor. Ace of Swords in reverse. They're stuck. Somebody's going through a karmic cycle. Somebody who tried to oppress you, manipulate, control you. Somebody who put you through something here. Somebody who forced you to go inside yourself a little bit. Because it looks like you were so, like, you had so much lack of trust in that relationship that you went inside, right? You started diving deep into introspection. You were feeling like hella alone, right? Even in this relationship, right? And they just wanted to oppress you. They just wanted to, they wanted to hurt you or whatever, right? And with the 10 of Wands and the Tower here, it's like coming to an end of a cycle here. Like something's, it had to end, right? And because of that, like, you're not going to have any more conflict with this person, right? It's like the Tower's hitting them hard. They're going through something right now. And what happens too is they'll end up in a similar cycle, right? Where they'll be seemingly okay and everything's going to be fine, and then they're going to be met with more and more of the same lesson until they learn not to do that. Right? And it's like they're choosing something here. So it's like the person you broke up with, I don't feel like they're really okay with it. I feel like they're torn up about it. They're struggling with their new start, their new beginning. Like, but they kind of did it to themselves, right? Because it's like, I gave you a chance to not be that, and then you still chose to be that to me. And why did you think I deserved that? I gave you everything, right? Interesting. All right. Well, let's send them light and love on their way. Hopefully they get all the answers or whatever they want in life, right? We wish them well. And you know why? Because whatever you wish on others will come back on you. And if they're wishing evil on you, then that's what they're going to be faced with, right? So, like, wish them well, give them light and love, and send them prayers if you gotta, whatever the case. But there's no reason for us to be a source of evil, right? Just because somebody's been that way to us. But also, they won't be fighting with you anymore. That's the liberation here. That's something I think you don't know. Because I think you, like, anticipate that they're just going to try to fight and fight and fight. And it's like they finally reached a point where they're like, look, we're done. They're at a point where they're like, I'm done. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm done with the cycle. I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to start any more arguments. That's what I see with the Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't want to start any more arguments. So maybe they're reaching a level of becoming a more peaceful person. Like somebody who, it's like this Tower, this breakup, all this stuff that happened, it's like it all happened for a reason. So that both of you could find some peace, right? So both of you could reach that level of peace. Alright, so what's in store for Aquarius? Now that we know that that cycle has ended, there's no more starting up with that. No more reboots on that cycle. What's next for Aquarius? Alright, actually, I'm going to give you a two-parter because I'm not done yet and I'm almost out of time. So I'm going to do an extended, a bonus reading for Aquarius. Stay tuned for that. If you want to see more, if you feel like this is enough for you, that's fine. But I will have another video uploading ready for you. I can't upload them simultaneously. I don't know why, but so it'll take me a little bit, but I'll get it out as quickly as I can. Namaste, and I will see you on the next one.